Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
I guess that quest is done now. I can go and tell the woman the solve. But the dice might be in here.
A thick layer of coal dust. It's dark and grimy here. The echo is so prominent.
What are you doing? Wait, really?
I thought maybe the options might change. Oh god, okay.
This orange machine is dead. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to... If you want to try again, then you need to...
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory.
I thought I had it equipped.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure?
I have to somehow heat this lid up. But that's I'm not sure how I go about doing that.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Sure.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find...
Are these any good?
Don't know.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But
Ooh.
one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood
The
stock,
murder weapon, maybe?
better cosmetic order than the others.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still, beautiful thing in its own way.
Oh.
It's the same type of weapon, yes, a breech loader. An interesting coincidence that we should find something so similar. But I'm afraid our search for the real murder weapon must continue.
Interesting.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Okay.
He likes this find.
A new skill point, huh? Let's go see what I need to pry open this thing. Which skill would help me do it?
This orange machine is dead still.
Physical instrument. Sure. Where is that? Here. I can only level this up twice anyway.
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box. Somewhere, a machine hums along with... This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Oh, it's better if it's turned off.
Only the black something close.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises...
What do I have that could possibly... I forget to use this mode a lot.
A thick layer of coal dust. A hollow ring.
Oh yeah, why did I
goes
do that?
through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
That was fucking stupid of me. I guess I just try it.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
What is
you
this?
see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Where do we
I
get
have no
one?
idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Okay. Right, let's go talk to the woman who owns the store. Wait, what's this?
Old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Interesting.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
Okay.
A single beep indicates you ring the doorbell. But what an ominous name for a hair salon. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
I'm calling
No
all of
one
them.
answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Okay.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What the hell?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please.
And I guess she's
Why
not
did you
talking to me?
call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here,
I must be on like another person's call or something.
my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer.
Weird.
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Okay.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, let me do the other ones, then I'll go back to that one.
Silence. No one's home. Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone
This must be the
has
dice
removed
maker,
the
surely.
name card.
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't been connected yet. Is it the dice makers?
Possibly.
Whatever she
Ooh.
says, it can't hurt you.
Okay, nice.
You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier. All right. Maybe not healthier, But it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order? My gosh.
Here come the bad vibes again.
Oh, it must be a recording.
Distance yourself from it.
It's you.
It must be a recording.
My
Yeah, okay.
Wait, is she...
Michelle. Just please.
Yeah, it's a recording.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
I'm picking 3.
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different.
Okay.
As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're
She
recording.
tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Ah,
A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around
Is
the
anyone
sound.
there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of soap lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways.
So... it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant.
oh,
Shall we conclude here?
interesting.
Other mysteries to solve. Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together,
That is true.
Okay.
Rigorous self-criticism.
Oh, here we go. A new thought to internalize.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are.
Oh, I did it.
Jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept
Holy
her
shit,
in
this
your
seems good.
apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Self-critique's always good. So what do I get now? I've got... oh, all endurance white checks unlocked. Learning how for shivers raise to 6. This one's pretty useless, since I don't ever use shivers. I should get rid of this one, I think. This one's really good, though. Oh, sound's breaking. Hey. Oh, not you. You good
Yes.
one?
Hello?
They focus
Me?
attention on reading.
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Okay.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
I'm
I
a
know
policeman.
you are.
Do you need
What
the
with?
help?
My husband? No, he's not. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're
Okay.
with their friends down in Jam. They're almost grown up now anyway.
Here's-
They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now. My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy
Oh
of
God, I
liking
regret
the two of
this.
Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing?
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt, she gives you a short nod. The woman before
Okay, I've
you
got
nods.
nothing for this. Oh my God. It's worth a lot of money. Where's the... Oh, here we go.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus? Yes, yes. How was it? But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No. A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery. Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom?
There is no curse.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight.
She said
A
it's
drop
just
of blood in her
Catholicism. Source text down a shop. There might be another entity.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
I'm afraid the only world revolution can help you. The system must be cleansed. It's true we live in a precarious world. Nothing even turns out right. You need to gauge the chaos. This one.
Precarious world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it.
Right.
It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person.
As she has to, every day.
Okay.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own.
That's good to know.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am.
I'm gonna go sell these bottles before I forget again. And then I think I'm gonna go up north to the dock. I need to go and talk to that guy in there, actually, at some point. I should maybe talk to the truck drivers as well while I'm here.
The tear machine stand. Your bottles clunk into the machine. You're 100% sure you've got special Hobocop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money.
Oh shit.
If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
Oh.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol.
It's kind of cool that the game like suggests stuff to you.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay.
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the class?
Sure.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about physical
I
reality?
don't know. What about it?
Where are
We're
we?
in Frit? As mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
in a good place?
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
Surely you could see it better than me.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Ah.
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy. Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Okay.
Our government?
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Cool.
Okay. Free XP. Right, I guess let's try and look in some trucks. Wait, where are the drivers though? There's the guy demanding money. Let's go talk to the racist truck driver and see what he's doing.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Drugs? They are shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Okay.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
I don't know why he wouldn't. If he hates drugs, why wouldn't he tell?
Bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Okay.
If they were getting drunk inside the Whirling in Rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is he's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman.
Okay.
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Seal and his tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself.
Guess so.
Okay, let's go see what Sealang has to say then. Oh. Oh, we have to go this way. This is an interesting bog. I assume he's the guy who had the store down here? Fuck, where was he? It's not this guy, is it?
The woman still has
If you want her attention, you...
nothing. Her smile just...
Where am I? Who are you? Then I don't suppose you... never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam. In the 50s. The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic.
Okay.
Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber? Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. Until you came along, that is. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Okay.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be
Okay, so where is she
the
hauling?
things they put in the lorry, I imagine? I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo.
Okay, so she might have
She
drugs.
says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's contraband, Lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in?
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people.
Oof.
What can I say? Some people just really like strangling.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
Okay.
Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. People like Mañana at the gates have turned it.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, no, the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off.
Jeez, okay.
To the western. You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish.
She's just a distracted old woman.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here.
Okay.
Something.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one. The Monosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U41A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds Irmao.
Hey, show me the soles of
Now
your
what do you
boots.
want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which...
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Okay.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great advers... Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of...
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great...
Then what were you getting at? You're man, Lowman, what of it? Maybe, probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramirizza to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramirizza to Grad?
No idea.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously. Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. Or I can just relax and let...
I think we're done here.
Okay.
Let's go.
So she's not got the drugs. So we need to find this other guy who's to the south. I can remember how the fuck to get down there. It's annoying I can't just look in any of the trucks. Hello, sir. Do you have drugs? You're the only nice one.
Stuck in this damn jam, my man. Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
Okay.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some...
Entrapment. is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion,
Okay.
Then what's your deal here?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway.
Okay.
This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
I don't think I've spoken to the other truck
Gotta go
driver
stuff.
ever.
Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence. And
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Okay.
your best
Fuck.
verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
no, stop. He's already mortified.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Let's keep going. Let's
Yeah,
keep slamming it off.
I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping.
Okay. I can't believe I failed that. That's unfortunate. That was one of the easier ones. Oh, I should talk to the truck and see if she's got a thing on the
Inside,
body.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Okay.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interest of Orani.
Oh, so he wasn't part of the
in the
docks.
Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the pharmacy
Oh wait,
was
he could have been, I
tracked.
guess.
Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several
And
times
then it
over
was
in the
stolen by
years
these
since the armor
guys.
was issued. The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Okay.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
That would be good.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully, 57.
Tomorrow
In
again.
the cabin, you see
Okay. Right, I need to get down to this guy. Here he is. I think.
You see a samurai
Yeah.
street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Okay.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Okay.
Bang, 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 bang. You're right, officer. 100%.
Persuade him to give you some money. Okay, we'll go for that.
Strictly business.
Okay, where are you from?
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Whoops.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole.
Isn't it because of Ravishal?
So, officer, I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know.
Okay, what's your sense on drugs?
I don't go in for that, officer. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
I'm super into
Cool.
them.
A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale or at my home.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street
This guy
vendor.
sucks.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, you are a lorry driver.
It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now.
Okay.
No! That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you
What do you
here.
know about the drug operation? Dude, this guy definitely knows something.
I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd!
It's either him or the old woman.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there.
Okay, look.
Ah, we got it, okay.
Bad people doing bad things here. That's
15
all I
years
know.
working your way up, sure.
There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers
Ah,
call her the lady
so it
driver.
is the old lady.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is...
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours?
Yeah.
The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't know. I'm all right. I scored.
Rat said the lady driver. Alright. Pass me some money, buddy.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you,
An investment? What kind of
The risk
investment?
reward ratio is insane. Invest in your employer. This one investment, good relation in the RCM. Gotta prime the pump.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here? 10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment.
Does he have anything interesting to say? No, okay. So let's go back to her again. Back to the lab again. Spaghetti. Okay. I'm losing my fucking mind here. Speaking to these truck drivers. Did I read that already? Oh, there she is. Okay, show me what's in your truck.
the woman is still hunched over the railing.
Huh? What is it? Did you just call me a lady, Herife? I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Okay.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just. In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
So it's not her?
In the background,
There must be another
quiet
woman
sound
driver then.
seeps from her cabin.
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around? Oh, Sim.
Fuck. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this skill point to forget Hobocop because it's useless to me. Calculus, but I get communism. Huh, this one seems kind of interesting. Let's try that one.
The woman is...
So it's not her? Fuck. There's no other drivers though, is there? Okay, let me ask this guy.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me. I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods. And another lorry man.
Okay.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run
No. He means La Puta Madre.
a legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit
Okay.
in Revachol West.
Is this the lady
Looks
driver
like
too?
Lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM.
Okay.
Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We're not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen that corpse
Don't think
in
that's
the ceramic
anything.
armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
His hands are shaking. Oh my god, it's working. He's getting him.
Turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish.
Oh shit.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Well, I'll just pass it.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
What? What do you think we're doing right now? There's some kind of homo thing? Make me runt.
We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady.
Fuck. Damn, I'm super getting owned today. Let's try this other guy. Maybe he likes us.
Still here, stuck in this damn jail. I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Okay.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Bah, emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you.
I see.
That's a fact.
What's her
Thank
name?
God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver.
Okay.
She kept her name a secret. A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Okay.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
True.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. I just can't, man. I'm not naive. She's got the darkness in her.
Right.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over.
I feel like he's not going to give me the
Looking for a way
info.
out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Okay.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind, the way it worked, the trouble it was giving her.
Okay.
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
None of them are,
He's
apparently.
right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
I think I'm going to push this. I'm going to push it, but I'm not going to go this way.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too. You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I'm going to force him.
I thought you were a different kind of cop. Here. Her lorry's still here. Down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
Okay.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
I'll
I
apologize.
bet you are. No. I don't know. She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside.
Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin.
It'll help. We're not after her anyway. We just need this for another thing. The green cabin. Is it this one down here that I just looked at? This big, like, I thought that was a cargo container. Didn't realize that was a lorry. This is it, right?
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is...
This is the one our man pointed to.
You push the key into the lock and
Okay,
turn.
open.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat.
Okay, admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s
Oh
of
shit.
the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A scent. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette.
What's
The
that
remnants
smell?
of a sweet juniper-scented perfume.
Study the
The actress is
centerfold.
draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know?
Ah, okay.
But you can't put your finger
Some of his lore, maybe.
exactly. This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
What happened
She
to her?
wasted away in a drug den called...
Oh, so like Marilyn Monroe.
Not far from here, on Boogie Street. a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, the actresses, and the rear actor. All
Toolbox is
metallic
good.
drawer slides out from the seat. It's an issue of Peripherique from last
Damn, she's been there for a while
A
then.
piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Okay.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its
Check
You
the
wedge
pedals.
yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools
Oh, my cat's
lying
yelling
around
again.
here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Continue.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Okay.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Okay.
Sandpaper? A novel technique? Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
When the footprints of the crime scene had an aberration.
Which
Ah.
means that the missing lady driver
Okay.
was present at the lynching.
That also means she's running. How does the...
We've identified
Yeah, this
one
one.
of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
7? Oh my god.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front, and a pull-out toolbox.
He's
Looks
having the
like
radio.
The frequency dial is absent. It requires a key.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least. For
So many
contacting an entire
stations.
fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Okay.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range too.
Anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. He closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Very true.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Okay.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
Like Everard.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
Okay.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you
The
thinking?
fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Okay.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Could the film industry be
I'm going
involved?
to say no.
Okay.
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Claire would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Yeah, okay.
My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
Okay, this is good.
Debrief over.
I'm gonna have quite a lot of information to go in on this Union guy when we eventually get there. I should buy more healing items and shit. Or like maybe a morale one. And she kind of owned me last time. Let's pop one of these and one of these. Fuck, where did I buy them from again? Here.
A colourful the bottles wink at you there, in that dark green glass. All in vain. The great flowing river of warmth.
Guess not, no.
Good thing you're an unrecovering.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Know this. You will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
Didn't want this. Where is the... Oh, here. This is the one.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste.
Hey, give me one of these.
Here.
Give me one of
Okay,
these.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
If I pop this, is it gonna do... Oh, I see. Can I grab a few of these then?
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here.
Okay, cool.
I hope Saint...
And then let's save here. I've got a fair amount of money and things to sell to get more money, so I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, where do I want to go next? The warehouse. The warehouse at the top. Because I think that girl might have my gun. And that would be particularly useful if she did. And I also need to talk to the rep up here too. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Is this maybe that doesn't lead up to her.
Have you come?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for a handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is the woman on the boat. Does not notice her staring.
Okay.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days travel away.
You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
He's not half as dumb as he looks.
Okay. Let's just go in here. I don't know where this leads, but I haven't been in here yet.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from...
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I already told you, I won't be responsible for any... Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Okay. So maybe there's a way I can get in here. I need to get in here to go up there, because I'm sure that girl has my gun. That your grandma barged into the room or something.
What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
Oh, she's not where I can't believe that just clicked with me that she's not working with the union. I was like, it's so weird how much she hates the guy she's working with. She works for Wild Pines, the people the union are trying to take over. Right.
Overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives.
Okay.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Okay.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Was that about a bloodbath?
I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Okay.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Okay, how are the lynching and strike
I
connected?
have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance
So this
measure.
must be the dead
They
guy.
called it my security detail. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me.
Interesting.
To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
It doesn't seem like there was much of one there
They
anyway.
wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Okay.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there.
So I need to get in the harbour for
remaining
this.
2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
No.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting
It sounds like it
independent
wasn't a
military
random
tribunal
thing,
into
at
the
least.
lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
And if he was doing what he was accused of doing, then it's not the worst fucking reason I've heard.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Jesus Christ.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree. My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Jesus.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30
Oh my
can
God.
decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
I wonder if they're based on real wasps.
These men work in tandem.
Because I know wasps do that, but I don't know if
fully
they've got
automatic
that
firearms.
speed.
Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Okay.
As I said, a bloodbath. Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way.
Okay, so
One single concrete
that's a big
suspect delivered into
fucking
civil court,
info
and I
anyway.
may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about
Not
Crenell?
much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once...
Ah yes, Union busting death squads. It's like Thatcher's in charge of this fucking
They
island.
boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Okay.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting...
Anything
atrocious-
else?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some
I have to
time,
watch
though.
4 ads and the stream is just muted. That's fucked.
Do you know...
I've tried to fix the ads and set them up so many times, and it seems like it just does whatever the fuck it wants every single time. That is insane that it makes you watch 4 though.
I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I would be dealing with a group like Crenell. I have and they will. However, these orders take
I think I'm
time
just
to
gonna
reach
turn them
what's
off,
basically a rogue
honestly.
unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
I wanted to make it so that there was never pre-roll ads, so that people who were like new people who were coming in never got hit with ads. But it seems to just play those anyway and then spam people with ads who are in the stream. So it's like, what's the point?
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal.
Who did the
The
passing on
remaining
then?
contractors. Their tribunal. It's
What do
they
these
believe,
teenagers by the canal
that
say?
The man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
Okay.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted.
You can decide how often they run in the stream, whether you want them or not. So basically how it works is when you get made affiliate, there are pre-roll ads, like guaranteed. But if you set it so your stream has a certain density of ads, so a certain amount of ads per hour, it's supposed to make it so that there's no pre-roll ads. So basically, you know how you like join a fucking CSGO stream or whatever and you get slammed by 10 ads? I was trying to force it to not do that. But it seems like people get slammed by ads and then they have to watch ads in the thing. I think the ads as well, they net like 1p per viewer or something like that.
We haven't heard any reports.
It's so stupid. I think I'm just going to turn them off.
Where did it take place? And when?
Or turn off the in-stream ones.
Last Sunday night.
I mean, it's subs don't get ads, but not everybody wants to sub, especially not to a small fucking streamer. So
Maybe on narcotics too. Either way,
but I also
he's
don't
alleged
want
have sexually
to.
assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on
I
him.
don't want to use that as an excuse to like push people to sub if they don't want to, because that's like I think that's kind of like a crappy way of doing it. Didn't get ads right away when joining, just out of nowhere while talking to you. Oh, interesting. Maybe it does work now then.
That's a good question, officer.
I hope it
I don't
does.
have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Most streamers who are bigger run ads like manually, or they have a moderator run ads for them, so they can hit the quota and then not have pre-roll ads, but also not interrupt the game and stuff.
Meet her soon enough, you feel.
Okay, this Colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know
You
him?
mean, did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Okay.
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed, this matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body.
Okay.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I
Where are the
only met
remaining
him
marks
once. They've
now?
gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Okay.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We still need to know where they
You're
are.
likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
92% clothes didn't fit right. Here we go.
One
Okay.
is obviously the scab leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic
Ah.
signs. He's barely maintaining
Okay,
his
okay.
disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry.
Okay, time to blow her mind with my giant brain.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
Okay.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Badly, I assume.
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
True.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Oh! The old woman won't let another stranger in because he was in.
Where is your radio for contact?
So he must be up there, right?
You have an earpiece?
That's who she let in before.
I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better until the executions start. Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Okay.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Oh, that's great. We've learned so much from her. That's insane. Okay, I might just finish this. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. This is not coming useful yet, but I've buffed it a lot. Reaction speed could be cool. Hand-eye coordination could be cool. I'll leave it for now. I'll save the point. So there's another entrance to the east, potentially.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Let's do that.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
I'm just gonna pass this check real quick.
You have no clue.
No way, that's a fail.
So many walls all over.
I can't believe that's a fail. Magnesium's good. Wait, have I been here yet? This looks like a completely new area. Oh, I'm at the backside of the garden. Smoker, there could be a witness. Talk to him.
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Waved a gun like a clown. Next time you point that shit at me, you better take the shot.
Her knuckles have turned white, holding on to that fence. She's been here for days, seething.
Copeseed malt. Okay, well, she's got nothing much to say. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Okay. I could go down there. Or I could go here. Oh, okay, let's go down. I think this is going to take me to the whirling rags. Oh.
The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air.
Use Manana's key to open the door.
Try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might.
Okay, let's see. It's a pretty small apartment. Whoever lies here admires fair-haired fancy heroes with big muscles. Damn, that really shattered my brain for a second there.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious a little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Okay.
There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
It looks like the artist is celebrating diversity, but underneath, he's just making fun of these people.
Cynical, slippery
Ain't gonna
bastard.
change someone's mind by calling them a bastard. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
The smell of disinfectant in the room smells like chemicals. I'll take some drugs. Free drugs. Sure. Small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over. Book title: The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerain.
Ah, what's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What is the sevenfold sun miracle?
Atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Lieutenant, the old flag Suzerain.
The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
By old-fashioned, he means very right-wing.
Definitely not going to be bowing to that flag.
It's just a colourful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like...
What's in the desk? Ah. It's the Confederate flag, yeah. I'm glad I asked for information on it. Oh, this is just worse than mine, isn't it? Mine gives me like 2 buffs. Oh wait, but this is +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion, and this is just +1 logic. Yogic? +1 yogic. Is that it? There really wasn't much down here. Maybe I can move the mugs or something?
A little... There's something... It looks like the artist is celebrating diver. No one's telling you to like him. The lieutenant picks up one...
I'm beginning to...
Okay, I think there's nothing here. Orange bum hat. Reaction speed -1 rhetoric and some more drugs. Hell yeah. Damn, I got a copious amount of drugs. Wait, what do I lose for this? -1 of my main things, but +1 reaction speed. What's my rhetoric? My rhetoric's not even that good. It's only on 5. If I have -1, it goes back to base. What the fuck was that? Why did the sound bug like that? It sounded fucking haunted. All the way through here. Hey.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
Okay.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of everything.
I don't know why you went haunted ghost Kim mode.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did I?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Ah.
And when did you speak to this more...
Someone is investigating.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name?
Doesn't reply. Just saying no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky.
Can you tell me your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
I don't think that's a real name.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Suggestion, convince him to stay. This is a red check. This cannot be... I mean, he's going to leave anyway. I might as well go for it.
Time to bring out your secret charm.
Fuck.
Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself...
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
Well, okay.
He's gone.
Which one happens to where he went?
Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type. There has to be a way
that's
of
true.
getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's go check the door near the pier again. But she's not going to let us in. She didn't let us in last time.
Just an ordinary wall.
Don't know why she would suddenly be like, oh yeah, alright.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Okay.
This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Good. We had enough problems with
Oh, come on. 83%, I've got to do this.
You have no business here.
Hey, there we go.
Kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Okay.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Okay.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Damn, Kim's such a good police officer.
Hold your horses.
He's significantly more useful than me.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Oh, cool. We're not police officers, we're actually murderers, and you're going to get murdered now.
Give me a moment.
I'm the flashlight killer.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Neither does this flashlight. A policeman asked to open the door. Sure you don't want to see my
I
badge.
already told you I don't care about any badges. I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me. Now,
Okay.
what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy
Yeah, this
who's
guy.
always smoking like the devil.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
What was so funny about that?
Yeah, what was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Oh, okay.
Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Cheers.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony.
I'm no one. just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living.
Oof.
I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
The coal room?
It's barely
In an apartment building?
But I don't complain, no.
That didn't seem alright.
I said, and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Okay.
She hasn't spoken to anyone.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response. Then...
Right, that's enough. Graffiti says firing squad for the rich. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. God, this is kind of a big area, huh? Apartment 8, the mailbox is overflowing. Oh, but I can't go in the doors, okay. The sea below looks cold and winter grey. Someone has torn down the wall. No grocery list on the table. And checks.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remained. Indeed.
Okay, what's in the fridge? Some drugs and money, alright then. If you say so. This door appears to be like padded. Door number 9 is locked.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Okay. This is the police.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Okay.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Alright.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any...
I just wanted to talk. I didn't want to go in. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply. No reply.
Okay. I guess we're breaking in. Yeah, I'm kind of a police officer. I go wherever I want.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to...
After you, detective.
Yeah, I do whatever I want. I don't care whether it's legal or not, because I'm the police. Damn, this is a small apartment. It's like a university apartment. What is a revolutionary posing with guns? Books of critical theory on monasteries, capitalism, and such.
A plaster cast bust.
Oh, monstrosities. I think that's
with
it.
Impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian.
Okay.
He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Why does the 10 have a bust of Krasmazov?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Great. Revolutions love to pose with their guns. Karl Marx? Hell yeah. Hello, Karl. 9mm bullet, what the fuck? Plus 1 conceptualization from the jacket, too. Oh, there's some shoes here. This goes in... Oh, yeah. I'll keep my spirit to corpse.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers.
Inspect the symbol
star
closer.
and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Okay.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star
To
upside down?
symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Okay.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's to do with the
wreath of
antlers?
Antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world. And at the same time,
why
above it,
white?
because white is the color of peace.
Ah.
Gone. Gone is the
Oh my
glory
god.
of hope. Only the scribblings
Damaged
of
my morale.
students remain in dirty hallways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
I don't know how my character got into this uber communist role. Was it filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent? +1 logic, -1 authority. I think I like the ones I've got now. Patient notices that missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Oh, the balcony's just there. Apartment 12, loud rumbling, snore comes from within. Oh. Hell yeah, some more drugs and alcohol. +1 physique, -1 morale. The moss crawls on these bathroom tiles, an actual mess. The shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Mmm. And some money in the sink, very cool. Okay, let's go to the balcony. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Just a door, nothing here for you right now. Okay. Someone's growing rosemary thyme in a cactus. Door to apartment 29, this must be 28 then. Complete silence, whoever lives here isn't home. Door to apartment 30. Voices from within singing along to some kind of buoyant dance track. I guess I can't go this way? Yeah, okay. In we go.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
True.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him.
Ah, okay.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Why tomorrow though? Why not tonight?
Don't worry. It's mostly all still here.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow.
Okay, I guess I'm done here then. Oh! Someone's watching from within. Instantly forgets! I don't understand why tomorrow. Why not like now? Or sorry, today at 9 p.m. It's only 1 p.m. You do something behind Lieutenant Kisragi's back, sneak out after he's... Oh, and that's... It just loops, okay. I was kind of hoping I could get out to where the girl was doing art, so I could talk to her. Damn, big money. Ah, here we go. I think she has my gun. Hello.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up
She have stealing people's mail.
I didn't think you could do
That's what a
that
cop
with
does.
wolves, but here you are.
Isn't like close orders orange. That's right, we've
Yeah,
evolved.
I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock. Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage. I ain't no snitch.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life. Can't you tell? I'm painting a. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank
Not
wall,
really.
most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Okay.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so... This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up. Yeah?
Let's be realistic. What are you going to do? Throw her off the balcony?
Yeah, sure.
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable.
Well, I guess she doesn't have my gun.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess by what happened.
Great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Look at the ruins.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Who did
A
this?
fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad.
Okay.
With Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
Jeez.
They massed
Seems like a
ships
lot for a small town.
in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers.
Jesus.
They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Fucking hell, I'm amazed it's not leveled.
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
Okay. Coward. So where does this lead? Oh, there's a whole bunch of floors. Someone's been sleeping in here recently. Cindy, probably. Of course, the last several winters smells of chemicals. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate, the rats of the city. Oh, trousers. Ah. Not that good though. Damn, I was hoping I'd find my gun up here, honestly. That was the whole want for me to get into this building. Maybe I should ask her if she's staying in there. Like, she'll tell me.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to
On those
admire
shores?
my
Oh, are they? Maybe they are.
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow,
Don't
it
you have a
does
real home?
anyone in a city like this.
This is not the place, but I guess I'll have to
It
do.
doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Shoot, Piggy. It's what you...
No, they're genes. So what does mine do? +1 electrochemistry, -1 savoir faire. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. Savoir faire. I think both of them are really bad. My reaction speed and my... Oh, I've got -2 to this though? How's that? Oh, my shoes as well. So maybe I do want to use this one, and then it's balanced at least. Oh, but then my reaction speed is 2. There's no way it's savoir faire. Boy, mate, must save your fare. I don't know. I don't know which one's more important. I think I've seen savoir faire more often, so I'll... Oh wait, hold on. Which one? I'll wear these ones.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected.
Take the item out.
It's a chewing gum wrapper.
Hell
it
yeah.
reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in Surlic.
You're like a King of Fire character.
Loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
What did you think of the Street Fighter stuff, Brick? I don't think I asked you.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots, with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon.
Okay.
You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice.
Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Used wrapper shrug. Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about?
Why do I even care about this?
There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with the Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please. You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket.
Maybe she wants it.
Hello again, after...
Nope. Door's locked, you can't get in. The chairs knew someone lives back here. Above tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. I think I'm about done up here. I don't think there's much else to be seen. Looks good. I hope the hub thing is optional. Yeah, I agree. It's amazing how every fighting game just has like... I don't know what it is about fighting games. I mean, like, we've got to revolutionize online lobbies, guys. Like, just make a fucking lobby that works and has rotation. Overall hubs always and shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand what the obsession is with it. And all of them are like, guys, we've got to do something different, and then they do the same thing. Whoa. Suggestion halfway. Oh. Yeah, my jacket's too good, man. It's got 2 pluses on it. This time it'll be good, I swear. All I want is a fighting game novel that has rotations in it. That's literally it. Oh wait, I want to go down this way. It's cool they brought parrying back. And I kind of like the fact that you have like a... If I read the website right, you have like a meter which allows you to parry a certain amount of times before it runs out. And then if it runs out, you can't parry until you... sorry, if it runs out, you get like a negative bonus for a bit. Or you get stunned maybe or something. But I guess it's a good way of having parries in the game while limiting them somewhat.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay. Time to go back to town. Did you see the roster leaks or have you been avoiding it? I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I looked instantly. Literally like as fast as I could. Huh. Okay, I think it's time to go and confront the union worker. Maybe I'll go talk to the guy over here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It seems to be bound to the button and you can hold it. I wonder how the perfect timing affects it. Oh, that's true. I actually, if it's not a timed thing, then I don't like it at all. Because I like that parrying rewards you for trying. Like, you have to take a risk. Saw the concept art leak? Yeah. It was pretty unavoidable. It looks like there's a lot of new characters. None of the characters I wanted are in. Except Ken, I guess.
Right to work! Shame on you!
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea. Silence. He takes the photo, hard as a stone, but beneath it...
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. What it means.
Okay, here we go.
In what must have been Seminine.
Okay.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Like everyone's design, they're wearing cool street clothes instead of skin tight leotards. Yeah, I agree. I really like the way a lot of them are drawn. The new characters look cool too.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush in Benital, 41.
I kind of wish
He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Ken wasn't wearing gloves though. I think it would have been cool if he was like bare knuckle for this game, considering his leaked lore. And I also think it would suit his design a bit more.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminese archipelago near the Pale.
Okay.
Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages.
Oh, this is their
Nothing
Vietnam.
but fucking
Okay.
bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion, this is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
I feel like he's gonna hit me. I'll take the hit.
Boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
A long way from the right sorry, place piece of paper.
He comes upon two kips, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know. Not too old.
I think this is useful because this, as grim as this is, this proves that they do shit like this. Which means it's likely that the guy who got hanged was doing this. And probably deserved to be hanged.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge. God.
Blah 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 blah
Mason
blah
couldn't
blah blah
let
blah
go.
blah.
Cut
That's
the
fucking
fence.
insane.
Drowned in a creek a week later.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
evil.
You bet it was. No. I was in the domain. In Gem.
Yeah, fucked up.
Being a bouncer. It's just nature. This guy, he used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off.
So it's likely he did the thing that they hanged him for. I guess that's useful information at least. Do I want the picture back? No, I want that back.
Go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars.
Free flow of commerce! Fucking fuck.
Fine.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes.
Okay.
There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. The
Yeah, we're
man's
good.
breathing steady as...
Okay, I got what I need from him and I didn't get killed. Let's go to the fucking... Let me just do this. Okay, this is gonna be a hard talk, I suppose. But we know that it's likely that he did what he did, so... I feel less bad about him getting fucking hanged, I'll be honest. Okay, who am I supposed to be talking to? Or shot, whichever it was. Shot and then hanged, I think. Okay, here we go.
This is
What you got for me? What's you with a beer can?
Detective.
No, just sure I'm not leaving it yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
Okay, maybe I can pry some information out of him by sort of siding with him.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean...
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Okay.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Okay.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
Okay.
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45.
So this is the
or
group really
46.
then.
Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s. Early 40s.
Okay.
He spent his youth in Villa
Oh,
Lobos,
shit.
a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot. steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Okay.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum on his neck? Forget it. It's not important.
Okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
The little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all.
Interesting.
An old man with a rat face, mean, watery.
So it really was just these guys. It wasn't. It was like a group that just hangs out together.
Heaving and wheezing.
All right.
Big guy.
Fat Angus.
46 deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Okay.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
But that's the woman, isn't it?
The missing lady driver who was running the drug trade. Does it mean the Hardy Boys are involved in the drug trade as well?
So it fit with Joyce told us, but I don't want to make assumptions.
But hey, you've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a good time to hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Oh, he threw it away.
Shut the
He
fuck up,
fucked it
man.
up.
I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you
He fucked it instantly.
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
Fucking Glenn.
So let me get
He's
this
put his
straight.
foot in
There
it.
is an 8th
Just like she did.
and you don't like us to
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here.
Okay.
Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Well, we know you put a bullet in someone's head already.
We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates. From
Oh shit, they know a lot.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Crazy fucking stupid.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
And she's blowing on the shoulder. You know, a single series giant hornet can kill 40 views in a minute. This is cranial bad news. Mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
Big fucking surprise. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy.
Not good at conceptualization, I guess.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, this
Scare
cranial is
my
bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
Okay.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang.
Very
or a
true.
Barmy army.
And they're armed.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think. We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home. I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what that they done?
Like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
He sounds kind of like Master Chief.
What do you mean? Okay.
Okay, they don't wipe the fuck out Titus. I mean, okay, you got this, you got the numbers, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. Let's be gunning, you done well. They're gonna wipe you the fuck out.
Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that. The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
It's our job.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor? Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Okay.
We did this.
But that was easy.
Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why. Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Who got the
Are you
shots that
there?
night?
There will be no singling anyone out. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
Okay, this is gonna annoy him, I think. Oh yeah, the 8th Hardy Boy one.
Titus, no one was thinking
That there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it. Titus won't let him.
No. 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 Fuck no. The big dick is right
Okay,
here.
I've got this guy.
Asshole. You're looking at it. Right. Fucking here.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all. You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way.
known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Murderers, I think.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know
These guys are idiots. Yeah, they really are. I really didn't expect this to be so easy.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Your interview is drawing to an end.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out of line.
They're incredibly confident in their lawyer. Yeah, I guess that. So they're going on this tactic that they're coming forward as a group, so no one's individually responsible. So we'd have to arrest the whole group, because I'm assuming that's how the law works in this game. And they're purely telling us on the basis that there's no way as 2 people we could arrest 7 people. But if we can force this guy to admit that he did it, basically, we can arrest him individually.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade, right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit.
What did he actually do wrong?
He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely.
To harassment, to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
Okay.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't
Okay, he fucked up.
over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? He gets knocked on the head with a wine
This is the
bottle.
same girl who he assaulted.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not?
Yeah, who did he do it? Who was
You're
it?
not getting the name.
Why?
That's Martinet's matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
How does the bullet in his head factor into this? Oh shit.
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain.
I guess he didn't expect anyone to find that.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
This line of questioning is over.
We hanged him up by his neck.
Didn't they teach you anything at the...
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
We...
Oh, we got him.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with
Or
you.
they didn't kill him.
I'll say it again.
And someone else actually killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then
Maybe Everard killed him.
Fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
What did you
My
use?
fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Oh, he said he used a club before.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man, weren't you listening?
I'll come back to this one.
Copper. Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tried.
Wise move. You made the right. How many people
Okay,
have
let's
you
go for
sent
this
to
one.
Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment.
Okay,
in Revachol
electric
under
chair.
the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years.
The River Esperance Correctional Facility.
Oh, okay,
a
prison.
military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
We enforce law.
But you see, a law, lawman, is something people agree upon. Why? 'Cause he was worthless. So am I.
Oh, how did you
Now
kill
we
him?
hanged.
Didn't they teach you?
The autopsy showed...
Yeah.
That's right.
Make them a bit more.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
First. Then.
Yes!
It's solid as a rock. And so are a few others. But. Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus.
I can't believe that worked. That was literally a coin flip.
Fancy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned.
Okay, Ale is good. Titus is
This
good.
little rat-faced fellow is
Shanky is good.
always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither.
Eugene is
Mostly
good.
Keeps to his tomato juice or whatever he's got there.
Who's cracking? Fat Angus. Oh, he doesn't look in a good way.
No,
Uh-oh.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Okay, cool.
And fuck you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not
like what, Copper?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to...
I think we're going to stick around, thanks.
Okay.
Some things don't add up here, Titus.
Standing for his brother's respectable, true.
Done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility.
I wonder if group responsibility exists in real life.
Good luck
I
with that.
don't think it does.
You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You still on about that bullet? A bullet in a hangman's head. You're right.
Doesn't it count as conspiracy? I don't know. Oh, is in like planned?
Indeed.
Maybe.
Mighty. How
But
did it get there?
yeah, I don't know if like I don't know if the concept that you have to arrest all of them is real.
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical.
Okay, that's going
It's
nowhere.
bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what...
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Okay.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
No, he meant before he was hanged.
Before? After? During? This is getting...
Never been worried in my life, Lawman.
Okay.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere.
Again. About
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
like hell you have. There is no local drug trade.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
No, you earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Yeah, fucking own him, Kim.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid...
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
You're meant to profiting off poisoning your own people. Keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. This is disgusting.
Who fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
She runs the thing. He hates it when I say that.
Fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
I'm just gonna put a point in authority real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me just powering up for this role. Everybody fucking bow your head in praise. Because this is it. The victory right here.
Establish authority.
Shit.
Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Wearing the right clothes? I don't know if I have better authority clothes.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either. Yes. You. Stop
Okay.
talking like that.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I know I'm doing it's not scaring me. I know I have to do. To trusting her, I'm merely flesh.
What? Be careful, it's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Uh,
I want to point it at them.
oh, this is interesting.
Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
He's not gonna off him.
No. He'll do it. Go ahead, son.
I want to see if the guy cracks.
2.
Maybe he will.
2, 1. No. Give it to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. It's not too late. There will be no spinning. Do the honest thing. Pull the trigger.
Fellas, the cop is really threatening.
No, that is not what is happening. This show is unnecessary. Give me my gun, now.
He's desperately trying to offer a counter-narrative. There is none.
Oh, here we go.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't...
Inside the small mechanism.
Yeah. Cause I sorta wanna see that chick.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
I don't give it back.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carnies?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
Wasn't a bit.
Money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Do not think your failed suicide
At least you got to
attempt
say it.
giving you any pity from these men.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker, before we continue. Jogging around seems to have a positive effect on you.
Yes. Get the serotonin running. Keeps those bad thoughts.
The skill points in authority to open the check again. Okay. So maybe I can flip up some clothes or something to put this, to fix this. The only thing I have with authority just minus his authority. God damn it. Okay. I think oh, Kim wants to talk.
What in the name of hell was that supposed to be? The theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it. Yes, well, I was able to recontextualize it as a...
Do you have a minus authority on you? I don't think so.
To recontextualize
I have a minus because I think when I initially spoke to him, I messed it up or something.
I understand you sometimes employ extreme interrogation tactics, but I want you to understand that was too extreme. We can't have RCM officers going around putting guns in their mouths. We can't afford to have that image. Few institutions can.
I will apologize
no
to
need
him.
to apologize. Just keep your gun out of your mouth and we'll be alright.
Yeah, I don't think I have any minus authority. Nah. I just got unlucky, I think. I'll just have to pop it up again next time I can. Maybe I should talk to this guy.
The man ponders his cooking. He looks up at you. Shrugging isn't...
No. Okay, right, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Because it's getting quite late. Thanks for hanging out. I've hit a wall now. I don't really know what to do. Because I kind of thought that was gonna yield... I mean, technically they admitted to the murder, but it didn't really put me anywhere. I kind of thought it was going to yield more. But it's cool. I quite like this game. It's been fun so far. It's very serious, which is surprising. I didn't expect them to go into such like heavy topics, but they really do. It's great. I'm definitely going to finish it. So I'll play more tomorrow. I will see you then. Still have to go to tomorrow evening to find the guy on the balcony. Oh yeah, that's right. So I basically have a day to kill, and then I have to sleep, and then I have another full day to kill before I can talk to that guy. But yeah, I'm gonna head off, and I will do that tomorrow. See you then.